if you are on vacation anywhere in the world, a black woman from Atlanta is there. Think about it. Every time you've been on vacation, I was in Hawaii, she was there. I was in Australia, she was there. I was in Scotland, and I was like, damn, there's no black lady from Atlanta here. And then I realized I was the black lady from Atlanta.
Welcome back. Emmy-winning comedian, Dulcé Sloan, daytime exclusive, hitting the road with your new comedy tour. I want to talk more about the tour, but I got to congratulate you on the Emmy.
Yes.
For your brilliant work on The Daily Show. I saw that on social media you wrote, I, me, your girl, won an Emmy for hosting The Daily Show. The pride of Gwinnett, a daughter of Norcross and Wee Baby from Richmond Heights, won a whole ass Emmy, y'all.
Yes. Yes.
And before the break, you said your brother who exists, your brother Lawrence is so sweet, he built a case for your Emmy.
So I bought a case, I said, Lawrence, can you build this for me? And so my brother, he's very helpful. We're working on doing like a YouTube channel for him. But the significance of this is, so my mom, when we moved in, she came up to me, she's like, look what I brought you. So my senior superlative, my senior year of high school, to let you know when I graduated from high school, was the best actress. So my entire senior class of my high school voted me best actress. So my mother was like, oh, you have to put it next to your Emmy. So my mother brought that from Atlanta to make sure, so like there was a certificate in the back from when Daily Show won.
Yeah.
So what people don't know is that as a correspondent on the show, because the Emmys considered us guest stars as opposed to the cast, when Daily Show with Trevor Noah won an Emmy, none of the correspondents got one.
Really?
So when Trevor retired from the show, and then we started guest hosting, so I have an Emmy for hosting the Daily Show.
Yes.
So, because
I didn't realize that nuance of it. So this is your Emmy.
my name is, if you go back to the other picture, it says Dulcé Sloan. It's a whole, for the kid, my whole name is on there.
Your whole name.
And so that's when
I love that.
So I said, okay, good, now I got my mama an Emmy.
You got your mama an Emmy.
Yes, I got my mother an Emmy.
So on stage now, the new show, is very personal.
Yes.
I told the audience, you even talk about freezing your eggs.
Yes, so 2017 was my second pilot. Because I used to live in LA, then I came to New York, suffered, and then went back to LA. And so, go look up my half hour, you'll hear about it. But I was doing this pilot, and it was a show for Eva Longoria. I was playing her best friend. And I think our second day on set, she's like, ooh, she's like, you're cute, how old are you? And I was like, at the time I was like 33, and she goes, get your eggs frozen. And I was like, what?
Eva Longoria told you to freeze your eggs.
It's just how I had my baby, get your eggs frozen. And I said, great. And then I looked up how much that cost. And I was like, this gonna take a second. I'm
trying to get a down payment for a house.
I'm trying to pay my rent now, Ivania Longoria. So it took a second, but there's so many wild things that happen. So the hour I'm talking about, because the other reason I talked about freezing my eggs was Michelle Buteau told me.
Yeah.
Because like Michelle helped me with the book. Michelle Buteau has really changed my life in a lot of ways, but I didn't want to talk about getting my eggs frozen because I was embarrassed as to why I was getting them frozen.
Really?
I was embarrassed by the fact that I wasn't married and I wasn't in a relationship, and that was why I was getting them frozen. And so, because I was in a doctor's office and I saw some women coming in there with some really rough looking husbands. And I was like, sis, you sure you want to share this money? Spend this money to have a baby with this man? And then I was like, but I'm in here by myself, so let me be quiet. So, at least she brought a companion. Somebody dropped her off, right? And so, my homeboy took me. And so, but I didn't want to talk about it. I mean, listen, because I was engaged years ago, and my mother was like, your kids are gonna be ugly and I don't want to deal with them. So, hey, I have a black mother. She's not gonna lie to me. She told me if you have ugly grandkids, I ain't dealing with them, I'll send them back. And I'm like, where, to me? Where do you send kids back to? The mother? They can't go back in, they're out now. So, I was embarrassed.
Why are you this way? I can't say it. You have tears coming down my eyes.
And that's why I'm on tour.
This is why you're on tour.
I'm a maniac. This is.
And what is so crazy is that you do it all so beautifully. Whenever I see her, she looks so beautiful. The last time I was out, you were here, you gave me your lip gloss line.
Yes.
I mean, you come out so demure and
Thank
cutesy.
you. Yes.
And then you're talking about people's husbands.
Yes. Listen, Tamron, there's a knife in my purse. What do you mean? My family's from Miami. I'm a problem. I'm a fine Southern lady, but there's a weapon on me.
I can't. Wait. Okay.
This world is crazy. What? You gotta be.
I can't.
I
cannot. I can't. I have
demure.
got to get my composure. Because
I apologize.
This show is the happiness hour, and clearly you have proven that to be the case. I'm also happy that you are working on this animated show. Everyone's in love with it.
Yes.
Great North. Take a look.
Life is like a tanning bed, warm and bright, and then you're dead. Tan.
Oh, hey, honeybee. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Worst accident I've seen in years. 12 dead. Mannequins.
Why did you pause like that?
It's been a slow day. I'm just trying to have a little fun here. They were supposed to be delivered to the mall, but there aren't any survivors.
So how long do you think it'll take to get the road cleared?
Legally, we aren't allowed to move the mannequins until we notify the next of kin. By which I mean the owners of the department stores. But I'll do my best.
Dang, that just means she's gonna nap in her car.
It's Megan Mullally, Nick Offerman.
Yeah, so Will Forte, Jenny Slate, Nick Offerman, Megan Mullally, because Will Forte, he's the sweetest man. He does the voice of Wolf, who plays my husband. But the great part about this is that I got to help with the character design of Honeybee.
And she's adorable.
Oh, she's great.
Yeah.
And I love her so much. She's like in my higher octave of my voice. And she's always like, Wolf. She's always like, she's so excited and she's so happy, but oh, crap. You know, she's like, she has this she's very upbeat.
Like you.
Thank you. And, but when they first showed me her hair was different. So it was like a straight with a little, and I was like, give her an afro. They're like, how? I was like, I don't know, draw a squiggle. It's an afro. Just a curvy, like just a squiggle, right? But the reason there's a flower in her hair is if you look at my headshot from like when I did the tour dates.
Yeah, you had the flowers.
So that's my headshot. So they put a flower in Honeybee's hair because I always have, if you see me a lot of times, there's a flower in my hair.
I love that. Okay, the big question this hour, we're asking everyone, what makes you happy?
I think every day it changes.
Yeah.
Every day it changes. So it's just like some days it's because my mom manages a lip gloss company for me. Because she's at my house, she needs to do something. But she made herself the head of distribution because there's nothing a 60-year-old woman loves more than going to the post office. So if we get an order, Mama, there's an order. Ooh, good. They gave her a bag at the post office that says U.S. Postal Service. She's like, I know what a FedEx is. I know what a UPS is. She is so happy. She's like, I'm the head of distribution. I was like, I'll get you a shirt. I don't know. But I had to realize for me, I had to figure out every day something has to make me happy.
Yeah.
Every day something has to, because a lot of times I live in like the things that I don't have. Oh. So it's just like, I still want a husband, I still want to have kids. And so I have to go, no, today you're going to color. Because I don't know if you're on Coloring Talk on TikTok, but it changed my life. Because my life is so quick and so much happens that I had to realize I have to stop sometimes. Oh. So some days, like the thing that made me happy was coloring a page, or the thing that made me happy was making Tamron Hall laugh so much on her show she can't function. So that's what I had to figure out.
Mission accomplished. Oh my God, I love you.
Oh, thank you.
I love you so much. Go to TamronHallShow.com to find out where Dulcé's comedy tour is going. The Great North airs Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern on Fox. We'll be right back.
Coming up, renowned surgeon and New York Times bestselling author Dr. Stephen Gundry. Why he says the secret to happiness might be hiding inside you right now, literally. Plus, later, the headline-making escape artist dog Scrim joins the Tam Fam in a daytime exclusive.